The main purpose of the meeting, in my opinion, is to inspire the young generation. I think that football medicine has a story, has a strange story because it came from different countries and different people, but now we have a story, and we have to share the story with the young generation in order to inspire them to do better than us. For example, we try to fight against the injuries, we try to prevent injuries, but we are maybe at the middle of the pathway. So I think that it's important for us to transfer the energy, the enthusiasm to the young generation to do better than us. Yes, the history of the meeting is the history of my life, so it's nice for me to tell you something about. We started the first meeting in 1992, so 28 years ago, and it was on Lake Garda, a beautiful place in the north of Italy. And I remember that there were maybe 30, 40 of us, and now we are almost 3,000. So during the year it changed a lot. But the same kind of enthusiasm is the key of the meeting. The key of the meeting is welcoming people, staying together, sharing experience. So the number is not such a big issue, it's just an organizational issue. What is very important is the soul of the meeting. And so we try to have the same kind of soul, and the biggest difference is that now, because of the size of the meeting, we need to find beautiful facility like this one in the Wembley Stadium, like last year in Camp Nou, and we need the space to welcome all of our guests. It's important because it's a community. So it's not a scientific society, it's not an institution, it's not an organization, it's a community. So in our experience, the best is the mixed that you can find in the community. So for sure, there are representation of the institution, all the institutions like FIFA, UEFA, all the scientific society in the field. But there is also a big participation of normal people, just the normal clinicians that are here to share their experience or to learn from us. And it's nice the combination of academic people and practical people that are used to stay on the pitch looking after the players. And the combination of the two, in my opinion, is magic. So the community is really community, and I hope that you can with your FIFA Medical Network can help the community to grow up, because I think that maybe there are 3,000 of us, but there could be 30,000 of us, because this is the community. We can learn a lot, like usual, but the key of learning is listening. So the most of the time we don't like to listen, we like to listen ourselves. So it's not a complaint to the people, it's also a complaint to me. We are so used to speak about football injury prevention, football reconditioning and this kind of stuff, that we cannot understand that maybe in other sports they could have a better experience than us and give us more advices. And for example, in the sprinters, we can have a lot of information about hamstring strains, and from basketball we can have information about ankle sprains. So it's a combination of knowledge that we can really have, and in my opinion this will be the future. The meeting next year will be in Lyon. Lyon is a wonderful city with a wonderful food, so this is the first answer. But in reality, it's not only because it is French or is good food, but because in this kind of meeting you can have a double option. The first one is just to be a listener and to learn, but the second one, that in my opinion is the most important, is that you can meet people, you can do networking, and you can help your professional career because of these people that you can meet. You can have a sandwich close to a big professor of a university, or you can have a coffee break and drink a coffee together with somebody for a club. And so you have the opportunity to meet people, and through this kind of interaction you can have opportunities in your career. Because now we used to do a lot on the computer, on the internet, but it's not the same, because the human interaction brings you opportunities. So I think that this is the key.